What is up, everybody? Welcome to our Week 7 wrap-up of our World League Fantasy Football League. I am Sam, and with us we have, as always, the commish. How's it going, Mr. Rob?
I've been better. Running some type of nasty-ass cold bug something. So
the weather changes like this all of a sudden, right? And I think it gets to everybody, man. It's
I don't know. It's bad. I'm hoping I can spread it virally to bring some of our teams down here. So we'll see what we got. But rain or shine, the commission's ready to go.
Definitely. Let's take a quick look at our standings here. Not a whole lot of action. I mean, for me, I stayed the same, Rob. But it's not about me all the time.
It is all about you. Well, really, you're right. Not a lot changed last week because Conference 2 pretty much just took the whooping stick to Conference 1 this week. So a bad week to be anybody but Saps or yourself. And Saps starting to get a little breathing room up there now, so he's looking pretty good. Finny Chump, tough loss. We'll get to that a little bit. And the Knuckles, he kind of called his own loss this week. So over in Division C, Gang Green's got a little breathing room over there. And Nutsack just continues to shine. So
yeah, for sure. Rob, is Bruins out of it mathematically yet? I mean, you don't think he has a chance?
Well, mathematically, no, but as, everybody referred to my wonderful gut, which I've dropped many, many pounds off of in the last year, I would say that my gut tells me that, Bruin, Golden State, it's not looking real good. Kelly Knights, it's, but they keep on playing. You get to be spoilers, so.
Yeah, definitely. And for the fun part this week, let's take a look at last week's prediction. And for the folks at home here, we have a check mark and we have a diamond. Check mark is for Rob. That's what he picked. Diamond is what our friend David Rivas selected. Rob went 5-3, which is pretty good. Yeah, you are 24-24 now for the whole season. So 500, right?
Coming right in at Vegas standards.
Yeah.
50, all right.
David went 7-1. So yeah, That's crazy. He just missed Golden State. Yeah, so that's the only one he selected. But
I bow down to him.
Yeah, 7-1. Awesome. Before we get to the scores, Rob, I just wanted to throw this out there. I was just looking at all the scores. Not too many blowouts. It's very close. Even the low scores, the matchup are really close too, and the high scores such as yourself. That's really close too. So I don't know what that means, but I mean it's not a it's a good matchup.
It means it was a good week.
Yeah.
I noticed that too whenever I was putting the scores together. It was a lot of close games. I mean, if you scored low, you were playing somebody else that scored low. If you scored high, you were playing somebody else that scored high. So yeah, there's 2 or 3 games that were really actually pretty good. I mean, I think it was Revs Nuts and Straight LA who put up, they both put up like a 178 and what is it there, like a 163, and that kind of gets lost in the Gang Green defending chump. That's a hell of a game right there, really.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, speaking of which, let's go right to it. Defending chump in Gang Green, 208-217. Oh my God.
I thought we were going to have our own separate podcast just to go over the intricacies of this game, Sam. I'm kind of disappointed we're starting right off.
Yeah.
It
was Scott's turn to be at the top. Sorry if you guys don't know the pattern yet, but Scott's first 1 week, then Scott's last the next week, and so on.
Wow.
So yeah.
Well, okay. Whatever the pattern is makes no difference to me. I'll just say that. In all my years of playing fantasy football, I've had some great matchups. I remember one which was a low-score matchup against Michael and whatever his team was a few years back, where I needed to win to get in the playoffs. I think he had lost every game. That one always stands out to me. But, dude, I've never been in a game like this. I mean, I rarely score over 200 points, so that's an anomaly in its own right. I don't really build my teams to do that, to be honest with you. So it was just a weird game because, like, his entire team played in the morning. And really, just be real here, his entire team scored in the first quarter of the freaking Miami-Houston debacle. I'd like to really applaud Houston for showing up and, at least taking the team flight out there. That was some bullshit there. No tackling.
Mm-hmm.
And every kick, all those passes that Tannehill threw for those 49 points or whatnot, almost all of those were 8-10 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
It's just a horrible job of tackling. But, so we had, the guy sends me a text at 1:30 that's okay, I got a 208 149 now, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I got hope. Yeah, right, man. And then I just my team just kept chipping away. The great Christine Michael got me that 1 point, and and then rolled down to Monday night, and I'll tell you what, Chris Johnson might not have had a very storied career outside of that one season, but if you put that guy on Monday night, you need something out of fantasy football for you. He's been pretty good to me, so it was pretty cool. I'll take the 65-yard free play. It looked to me like progress was stopped, but he's going to get it anyway. At that point, I just kind of iced it. So, yeah, sweet game, man. Sorry for Scott. He gets the $60 award. That may hold up for the year.
That looks like it will hold up for the Bad Beat of the Year award right there.
That's why we put that in, Sam. It's really frustrating when you got 208 and, it's going to be, 14 other players out there, so it's just kind of how the luck fell this week, and it was, great week to be me, a sucky week to be him. I don't know. I just kind of enjoy playing the game, win or lose. I'm happier to win, but it was fun.
Of course. Were you sweating bullets in the afternoon games or what?
No, dude, I thought I was blown out of the water, man. All you had to do, I had the red zone on. Every time I looked up, Miami was scoring either, 85-yard runs from Lamar Miller or, interception returns or whatnot. The whole thing was just ridiculous. I figured I had no shot, man. I was going for the bad beat award. That was it.
Isn't that crazy that the changing of the guards, the switching of the coach did that for the Dolphins, That is...
Well, dude, is that Dolphins or is that Houston, man? Because that defense isn't even, they're not even putting an effort out there to tackle. We'll find out a lot more about the Dolphins tomorrow night, so...
That's right.
They play. Cool game. Sorry for Scott, man. His biggest problem is the Dolphins got out to such a big leader, the Raiders and all that, and some of his players, and it was just they didn't play. So because he could have, the way they're rolling, he could have gone 300, man, if Houston even put up a fight. So I'll take it.
Well, yeah. You didn't do too bad. 217 is pretty close to my season high, Rob. It's not too bad.
Yeah, well, I can't quite get to that level of greatness, but I keep striving for it.
Let's go to my matchup, surprise win. I just like to throw it out there that I got a brain fart and I didn't start my Thursday night kicker because I totally lapsed on that, and then my regular kicker got a bye, and I text Tay, I was like, crap, dude, I forgot to start my kicker, Thursday night, I said, crap, I forgot to start any of my kickers, so I'm screwed on my kickers. But anyways, thankfully that didn't affect my outcome. But, man, Phillip Rivers, I should have started him all season, Rob, instead of Old Man Manning,
Yeah, it seems to be the point about right now, right? Rivers he's just on a roll. I like him better than Luck at this point, So.
Well, Luck's blowing up for you still, too. These last few, that he's back, but,
Yeah, he plays well from about the midway third quarter on.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say, second half,
We're not talking about Sabs right now. We'll save that for later. Yeah, Rivers, he's spread out, dude. He played a horrible game in the first half, but, man, garbage time, dude. There is no garbage time in fantasy football, right?
Yeah, exactly. And Bruin almost broke 100 points. Let's see, where's he? Rashad Jennings, the running back for the Giants. Jeez.
Poor guy, man. I feel for him, dude.
Yeah, he left those big points on the bench with McFadden, huh?
Well, yeah, but when's the last time McFadden did anything, I'm kind of shocked right now. Thinking about putting in a waiver wire claim for him right now. I see his name on there. I'm like, oh, there goes McFadden, so.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a tough week for Bruni. Good game. He didn't do much, Sam, but it doesn't take much to be Bruni this year. And he's a proud champion, so we're going to lay off him.
Yeah.
We all have years like this.
Yeah, for sure. Calvin Johnson got tackled at the 1 for that touchdown when, he could have scored. But, that's all right. Yeah, so I'm glad I won with 118 points. And you get some games like you won with 217, I won with 118. So you just never know, right, the matchups.
Yeah. that's how the game goes, man.
Let's go to this next matchup, and we could elaborate on that too. Kelly Knights versus Wolfpack, Rob.
Kelly Knights versus Wolfpack. Oh, you mean the game of the controversy on the
both
got to write in the
both
kicker?
both. We'll talk about both, but St. Louis with 40 points. I don't know.
40 points, dude.
Jeez. Remind me again. Who did they play?
The Browns. That says it all, right?
Jeez.
I mean, Kelly Knights, not much of a team this year, honestly, especially with Dalton and those guys on bye, and it's Denver out. It's just, he gets 40 out of there. If he doesn't, it's a sub-100 performance, so it's, not much there. And Wolf, he's kind of creeping up there. What's he, 3-4 now? I'm looking back.
Yep.
Yeah, 3-4. He's kind of creeping up there, kind of hanging around. He's done an all right job of fixing his team. I mean, Palmer's been pretty solid. I mean, Foster's out again. You called that last week, huh?
That's right. I didn't talk about that. I didn't talk about that during my matchup. Oh my God.
Yeah, well, it's just dude. It's kind of like usually when I'm waiting for so and so to get hurt. You're like, yeah, keep waiting, dude. I mean, there's no predicting that crap. With Foster, it's kind of like, yeah, dude, you're hedging your bets pretty good there. That's not unforeseeable.
It was just bound to happen. It was just bound. I mean, trust me.
Well, I mean, they're getting beat by 3,000 points, and he's still in there with 5 minutes to go. You're kind of wondering, and it's. I mean, football players are football players, and Achilles can happen at any time, right? But it's sometimes it's kind of like
non-contact injury, and
he just. Unfortunately, Foster will never be remembered for winning many a fantasy season in his breakout season, first year, I guess it was.
First year and a half. At the first year, yeah.
I had him as my 4. He was awesome. I rode that thing right on in, man. But he's going to be remembered for just being a total injury, and I mean it's unfortunately undone his career. So good week for both teams, really. I mean the 40 out of St. Louis is a hell of a defensive score, man. So that's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Why drafting the starter, man?
Yeah. Wolfpack's coming up because I know you and I. Come on, Rob. We we bashed him pretty hard after the draft, So we counted him out, So he's slowly coming back.
Mm-hmm. He's hanging there. He's hanging irrelevant.
He's hanging there. Let's go to Savs versus Silky Squad here.
Hey, I love Savs this week. He knocks Silky Squad out for me, man. Give me some breather. And Savs, man, good week. I mean, he's going to take some grief on this Hoyer pickup probably for a while, But, what the hell? He's known to take risks out there, right? So it's just, God, I mean, Luck and Hoyer, that's a team that week, really. But he put up a whole bunch more. Fucking Blair Walsh is worth 26. Is that right? Good God, man. So. Yeah, great week. Odell Beckham did nothing. So
you think it's just a sophomore slump or what?
I have no idea. I mean, it's not like we get to see the Giants on TV enough. Oh, I'm sorry, they're on every single week. I have no idea what's going on there. I mean, he's obviously they're focusing on him, and I know that Ruben Randall's not that hot, but it's I don't know, it's kind of odd.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's all hype, And Doug Martin had a few, what is it, I don't know how many weeks he's had, good showing now. Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, he's a good player. He's not available either, so he's got him. Yeah, Tampa Bay's playing last place schedule. They get some good matchups from time to time, right? It's a good pickup. Yeah, he did. But nice. I think it's more on Todd Gurley there on Silky Squad. I mean, I still don't know why this guy's not in first place. I look at that team and he kind of, he's been a little hurt at the wide receiver, obviously, but it's, he's trying there. But it's a good team, man.
Yep. And speaking of his wide receivers, Big Ben comes back, so that could be better.
Brown. Brown did about right last week.
Yeah.
He had 120 something yards. I mean, it's just. Sometimes it just doesn't come together in weeks. One problem you might have is two Steelers going out there, but not if they're scoring 50 points. So
yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, the guy, Silky had a nice week. 141 is nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, for sure.
2 out of 3 games, but he just ran into Savs, who's got a good team too, man.
Yep, great week that for Savs. All right, let's go to Moose Knuckles versus Nutsack here. Nutsack's been on a roll.
Poor more moose knuckles, man. I mean, I anointed him this season's champion, and the guy just falls apart, dude.
Gee.
I don't know. Is that? I think it's 2 in a row for him, right?
Yeah, and he does get Big Ben back, but I don't know how much flex he has left to flex either Brady or Roethlisberger anymore. You know.
Well, I think he's doing just fine there. Did he? Well, I'll have to check that as we're talking here. You know, his not his week 114. He was so bad he would have lost to you, Sam. You know,
Yes,
so,
he would have.
you know, it's not what you want to have, but you know, let's talk about Savs, dude. This guy's just loaded up, man. I mean, not Savs, Nutsack.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. You know, Lamar Miller's just, you said it, he's come out of nowhere. The guy's just on fire. He could have started T.J. Yeldon, would have been his best running back that day. You know, outside of Lamar Miller, nobody was going to touch that. I mean, he's stacked. The team's rolling. He's good. He's I hate to do it to you, Zach, but I mean, that might be a championship squad right there. I find it hard to believe that I could beat him in the playoffs. So, yeah, well, seriously, unless you just get lucky that week, and that happens sometimes, you know.
For
Brees
sure.
out there playing in the snow, you know, but you know, that's a tough team, dude. You know, you see teams that have championship quality to them. That's one. So.
Makes me.
You know, Buckles does too. He just, like he said in his own email, he answered his own question there. He said, I think I started looking ahead a little too much here, you know. So he didn't have a lot of guys available to play this week.
Yeah, you're talking about the Des Bryant, right? You're talking about Des Bryant there?
Des Bryant, Ben Roethlisberger, all of them, because I'm pretty sure he picked him up on the wire here. I'm kind of checking that right now. You know, he just, let's look, week 7 here. Yeah, no, he's absolutely clear at the flex position, Sam, just to, you know, take away any ease that he won't flex against you when you play him here coming up. So he has none. So he's managed that extremely well. That's another team that has championship quality. You know, and it would not be the least bit surprising to see these two guys going out in the finals this year. So they're really, to me, when I look at the teams out there, they seem to be the best. And it's no offense to Savs or defending Chomp or you know, straight LA who's on a roll, any of those guys, you know. It's just these are two pretty good teams. Just wasn't Michael's week. Play again next week, Michael wins, you know.
Yeah. And I can't believe Tay didn't start Tom Brady. I don't know why he wouldn't do that, but
well, did he win?
Yeah, he won. Yeah.
Yeah, well, dude, I've learned a long time ago not to second guess anybody in this league, but especially Tay, dude. So okay,
he has his reasons. Let's go to the Revis Bowl here. Rev Nuts versus Straight LA. Oh,
this is a hell of a good game, man.
Heck yeah, high scoring. Both, you know.
He's break up Straight LA. He's got. Well, that's interesting. We have no points marked in there for Bortles, so I'll have to fix that. But you know, he gets basically nothing out of his quarterbacks, and then he comes in there and still puts up 178. You know, T.Y. Hilton was with 49 points. Is that a typo? Dear God, 49 points out of T.Y. Hilton. Lord Almighty, yes, sir, indeed. That was a huge week. You know, Willie Snead. I mean, look at this, though. I mean, he's got Eli Manning 5 points, Willie Snead 2 points. You know, his kicker gets 3. And then it's just like explosion from Ingram and Hilton and St. Louis, and somehow this all adds up to 178. It's an odd week, man. That was about Rev's Nuts' best week of the year, right?
Yeah, they were close to it. Yeah, definitely.
Well, they put Lacey on bye, which protected both owners from actually starting him for those 3 points they drove so
that's right. Yeah, we didn't hear your Eddie Lacy rant yet. Yes.
Dude, well, I'll just say it really slowly. He doesn't fit that often.
Hey.
I speak of the speed at which he runs, you know, lumbering through a team that likes to play pick up fast football, dude. I'm sure it seemed like a good idea at the time. Look, we'll hand the ball off to this big fat guy on the line, and Aaron Rodgers is like, dude, that's where I passed. Yeah. So it's a disaster. I'm sure he'd be good on a team from like 1987, dude. So.
And Foster, he'll have to drop Foster to pick up somebody else now. Revs Nuts. I don't know what else is out there, but
it's like Revis, you know, who Foster's kind of like his kindred spirits. You know, they're both kind of philosophical poetry guys. You know, it's kind of interesting. So they seem like a match made in heaven. So I hope Mark doesn't tear his Achilles this week, basically, right? So it was,
it was a good
week, dude.
Yeah, definitely. This is a good matchup right here. Yeah. So the Revis Bowl did not disappoint. Real good. 163 to 178.
Yeah, we probably should have saved it for David this week, because I'm sure that was a pretty big damn game in their house, man. So it was, it's kind of like Scott and I was a big deal to me, and I get the luxury of talking. This is a pretty good week. We should have both those guys on here, man.
Yeah.
I could have just kept my my swollen, sunken, sick voice under control. I think they could have filled us up pretty good. So
yeah.
It was a good game, David. That's 5 in a row, by the way, too, man.
Crazy. Let's go to another close matchup, but low scoring. Golden State versus Nasty Habits.
Golden State versus Nasty Habits.
Yeah, like David said last week, I mean, Golden State just has to make some moves,
Yeah, no amount of moves we're going to save them this week. How about this thing's kind of running, what are we at, about 15 minutes right now?
Yeah.
Ain't much to talk about here. This is, I don't know. Nasty Habits has no choice, I guess, but to start Gates out there this weekend. He's hurt, but
Old man Gates, yep.
He ran him out. It just, I don't know. He didn't have anybody to start really. Everybody's on bye. He was able to muddle the team he had together. Thank God his kicker was Blair Walsh. He tore it up, for points. He wouldn't have done anything. So, and Golden State. Yeah, at this point, he's putting up absolutely no restraint whatsoever. So, it's sorry, dude.
Yeah. Well,
here's a couple teams I am safe to say that I do not quite see championship quality in the makeup of these teams.
There you go. I want you to predict that later on too.
They are the anti-Moose Knuckles and whatever nuts. So.
And let's go to this other really close matchup: New Denver versus Sticky Buns, 111 to 115.
I think Sticky Buns, he would have taken a 42-27 win, dude, at this point. The guy has just been reeling. He comes in and doesn't put anything up. He needs Big Ben back on his team, so he goes out there for a quarterback just because. Yeah. So you're saying Roethlisberger is up in the air still? Yeah, they're saying he's practicing. He'll probably be back, but and then from looking at whatever that guy's name is, Landry, whatever, John, I don't even know his name. His performance against Kansas City actually made the Chiefs look respectable, so I'm sure they would love to have Big Ben back. Flip side of that is, they pay that dude a lot of money, man. So if he's not back this Sunday, he will be back next Sunday.
For sure.
There's no about it,
Yeah.
So, but hey, whatever, he got the win.
Yeah.
Highly unexciting game here, though, man.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, low scoring but close game. So perfect. All right. And let's end this up real quick with predictions here, Rob. From the gut. Don't give me no stats, whatever. From the gut.
All right.
All right. Let's go. Silky Squad versus Nutsack.
Oh, Nutsack.
Oh, for sure. Let's go. And Bruin versus Straight LA.
Oh, Straight LA.
Yeah. Wolfpack versus Nasty Habits. Yeah, you gotta think about this one.
Yeah. Well. I wish I knew who the Bears were playing, because Nasty Habits has a bunch of Bears. That might make a difference. I will, from the gut, say that Wolfpack wins.
All right. Gangrene versus Sticky Bun.
Sticky Bun all the way.
All right. Come on, Rob. You know what's up with this. We're Heroes for Hire versus New Denver.
Oh, I'm definitely taking New Denver in this game.
All right,
Please
Rob.
make sure the check is delivered promptly.
Defending Chump versus Golden State.
Oh, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Him and those Dolphins, baby. Him and the Dolphins,
yeah,
man. They're riding high Thursday night. He's got to start. Golden State will know how many points he needs to have by the end of tomorrow night, because the whole team is coming out there in that game. So, but I like defending Chump this time.
All right. Savs versus Revs Nuts.
Savs, Revs, Nuts. Man, I'm going to go off the board here, and I'm going to say Revs nuts. Why not, man?
Okay, yeah.
Luck's got a tough matchup in Carolina, dude, so that could be interesting.
Yep, and last but not least, Kelly Knights versus Moose Knuckles.
I like, if Roethlisberger plays, I guess I got to make a pick regardless.
Yeah,
if Roethlisberger plays, I like Moose Knuckles. If not, that could get interesting. Kelly Knight's team is not as bad as it looks, but it's, well, okay, a wide receiver, it is just that bad.
Yeah.
But if you look at just the top part or the bottom part, it looks okay. So I'm going to go Moose Knuckles, though. I think Roethlisberger plays and he gets rolling again.
Yeah, no, I really think he plays too from all the things that I read. But yeah, awesome. And thanks, Rob. And again, pickups are due tonight, so come on, people, you got to make some moves. And then, thanks for tuning in. And again, I'm Sam, and for Rob, thank you for listening, and good luck this week, boys.
Thanks, guys.